Okay, this is part two of the training course. Anyway, if you look at the 26 moving average here, that's the yellow line, the thick yellow line here. You should be familiar with that. So, I'm doing this. This is live chart right now. It's still moving anyway. And the currency is Euro and USD for 15 minutes here. So, I'm not going to talk anymore about the 26 moving average, if you should already know. I'm just going to jump on to the next step. Anyway, the next step is, you see all these candles that comes up to the 26 moving average and drops down. When the candles are on the underside of the 26 moving average and it's moving towards your right here and it's keep blowing, it's called trend, okay? So basically I want you to look at this situation right here that we have here. This is just this morning. It's 6/14/2016. This is at 8 a.m. here. And the next step is, if you already determined that the candle's on the underside of the 26 moving average, next step is to go up here. Go to this one, Fibonacci retracement. That's what I use. And if it's a downtrend, we're just going to focus on the downtrend for now. So you click here, hold your mouse, and then drag it down to here. You see, if I follow up, this is the tip of the candle right there. It's the tip of the candle. And you see, this is already happening. You have to wait for this to go all the way down and retrace back up. Then you draw this line. You draw your Fibonacci retracement here. Okay? You click here and click here, or I usually just drag over here so you have more visibility to look at here. And then basically, when this goes back up, you see the 38 retracement here. 38 here. Anyway, here. I'm just using this for example here. And then it retraces back up here. And then went down and went back up. To the, let's kind of stay here. I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Looks like 4.5 hours. And then it drops back down here. So, to understand this, you need to draw this first, okay? Draw this first, and then get an understand of when it traces back. See, it traces back all the way up to the 50, almost to the 60 here. It's called, up here we call it the resistance line. So 61.8% right here, 50% here. Sometimes it goes to 38, but just get an understanding of what the retracement does. It goes up to here to the 50% retracement, kind of in between the 50 and the 60% retracement, and then drops back down. Okay, it drops back down like this. And the resistance at the 50%, right here, let me grab my closure here. You see that line right there? All these candles kind of stop here too. It's called resistance. A line of resistance, that means it resists. These candles did not go any further. It went back up to here. It tests this level and it drops back down. And it takes this long candlestick to break that support line. Goes all the way back down here. And then now you draw your Fibonacci retracement. It goes back up here to the 55% and then drops back down. If you were to took this trade right here and you call for put, you would have won because it takes all the way down here. Okay? So part 2 on this one, I just want you to understand how to do the Fibonacci retracement. Okay? Just draw this line. Let me erase this one and draw it again. I just want you to focus on get it correct. Click here, hold your mouse, and drag it down so your dotted line here is lined up with that right there. See that? And then just trying to look through here, understand here. See that? It drops back down. Okay? Let me go down here a little bit to another place here. Okay. Let's see a good one here. Let's go to a different currency. Let's go to this currency here. See all the lines I draw here? That's how I trade. That's the way I trade it. Okay? That's just the way I trade. Let's take a look at one of these examples here too. This is Euro and British pound here. So if I were to trade, let's say this morning, all you see is just this one, and it trades back up, and you want to know when to throw in your trade, then this is how you do it. Click here, go all the way down to this one, and that's how it is. And you see that it came back up, touches this one, that's the 61.8%, and drops back down. If you were to take this trade for put, you would want to. Okay, that's just an example. Again, let's just look at one more. Let me see if there's a good one here. Okay, I did have a good one here this morning too. I took the other trade. I didn't take this one, but if I were to take this one, I would want the same thing. So for this one, you do the same thing. When you see something that comes back down, it has to slope at an angle like this, okay? It stays below the 26 moving average, and the candles are moving back up. So what you do is you click here, go all the way down in here again, and look at this. Forget about these lines I draw here. Just forget about that. See this? Comes back up to the 68, drops it back down. So for now, part 2 of this, just understand to draw the Fibonacci retracement and understand your 26 moving average. You already understand that. So this is part 2, and I will do part 3 when I have time. I might do it later. So, but this is it, okay? Get an understanding of that first, and let me know, and then we'll go to the next step. Alright?